mini album I did for my niece, and it's the Curio collection, and I think it's basic grey. This is just a cutout from one of the papers which I've mounted onto chipboard and used it, some lace, and these are some resin butterflies. I bound it with book rings and just put some ribbon on the side. It's just a little notepad to write little notes on, or perhaps take it out and pull out a page and stick them on. It's just a tag. I might do something more on that. I haven't completed this just yet. Just used a brad just to keep the space open underneath, but I really like the paper. Little journaling tag here. Some of the dark brown paper cardstock, I've used gilding wax gold around it. I'm not sure you can see it very clearly on there, but I've done that, and around the edges of the album and some of the pages. There's a big pocket here, a pocket in there. Just a little tag to go in there. There's another one that I've cut out. It's actually the chipboard bird's been mounted on top with a foam tape so that you can still slot things in between, and that's a chipboard butterfly which I've put a little bit of diamonds on. There's just a tag with an orange coloured ribbon. I think it's actually tea dye. It was white and I dyed it. The big pocket here. I've made tags to go into each of these pockets. I've made them double sided with the photo corner so they can slot pictures straight in, and what I'm going to do is have pictures going straight in there and perhaps decorate or do something on the back and the front. This is a little wooden peg, and I've used some of the chipboard flowers and used glossy accents to glue them on. This is a little tag with the tea dyed ribbon on there, journaling tag to go in there. That's nice coloured paper. Just pop that on. And I think sometimes, I don't know why it's not, I think it's because I used foam tape that it's a little high, and I think it slides out, the tags. Just pop that, that's why I just use that to pop that back in. Here, I've done a little, I had some twine wrapped around it, but for some reason I've pulled it off and probably needs to go back on, and just pop that in there. I made a little tag. This is, they can either put pictures or just you leave it as decorative. I've used some ball chain to put it in, so you can actually take this off if you want. And there's a tag in there. This is actually a flip page. A big pocket in there, just some pieces put on there, and just some really visible photo mats, so there's no doubt. These were chipboard pieces as well, flourishes, which I've just put on and popped a flower on top, the little chipboard bird. But the chipboard bird, you couldn't really, it wasn't very bright, so I used blue and gold gilding wax and kind of made it look really bright, and then just used a little diamond, a diamante piece in the eye. I really like the envelopes, and I've just made these out of using the Martha Stewart board and some paper pad I had. I can't remember which one it is, but it's quite vintagey looking and vintagey feel. And just pop the card in there. They can do what they want in there, two slightly different sizes. Just pop that under there. This is another flip page. Tags go in there. Just a big photo mat journaling tag here, and this one I actually stuck down. There's a really nice flourish in there, and I didn't want it to be covered, so kind of glued it down, and you can just put a mat on top and still see it in the back. This is another chipboard piece with a couple of brads put inside. I really love this paper, and I didn't want it to be covered, so I've just done a couple of envelopes which you can actually remove, and there's a little card, a tag to put inside, or you can put anything you want in there, and I've lined that one, and these ones actually close with a little pearl, flat back pearl on top, and you can just pull these on and pull these off. And these were using I can't remember what pad that is now. It's a 6x6 pad. Just a little bow tied in there. I actually put one of the eyelet holes in wrong, and I just used the bow to cover it up. I might stick it down and put a pearl on top. Haven't quite completed it yet. Just another tag and another envelope. And this is another page which I can put the tags in, and this is just quite a simple plain page. And this is the back cover, little butterfly there, chipboard piece. These are just decorative. I mean, you can't lift and move. The one at the back, the shadow tag, it's just decorative, and a little tag there. And on the back, I've left. I didn't want to. I really like the black cardstock, and I didn't want to cover all of it up, so I used one of the bigger chipboard pieces and used glossy accents and glitter to kind of highlight some of the pieces. And I had a pack of flowers. I think these are I Am Roses ones, and just stacked them with a brad, and then put some glossy accents on and glitter on with some of this lace. I can't remember where that lace is from either. I always throw the packaging away. And that's the album done.